Hey guys, I have had an amazing day and I wanted to tell you about it and tell you about the one small decision that I made that made everything that happened today possible. It is crazy, crazy amazing what happens in life when you decide to take a chance. Even if it's the smallest decision, even if you think it's so insignificant, you never know how making that choice and taking that chance is going to affect your life. So I want to tell you about the small, simple decision 3 years ago that I made that totally changed my life forever. Hey guys, thanks for popping in. I totally appreciate it. It's been the most crazy amazing day. Like seriously, I can't even really put into words how awesome today was. So let me tell you what I did today first. So then maybe we can kind of break down why I think it's so amazing. Today I got to go and spend some time with some local area Beachbody coaches. And not only that, but I got to do two things at Super Saturday today. I got to teach the workout and I got to share some of my own knowledge from what I did in Smart Success. And why is that so cool to me? Well, first off, if you don't know me, 3 years ago, I was 200 pounds. I was a stay-at-home mom. I was in a very, I don't want to say unhappy place because I was blessed with my daughter and an amazing relationship with my husband, but inside me personally, I wasn't happy. I was sad. I was just depressed. I was dealing with a lot of issues. And first and foremost, the issue was my health on the outside and how physically unhealthy I was, but also how mentally unhealthy I was. I was heartbroken. I was in a lot of emotional pain because I'm about to get deep. I didn't plan to get this deep, but I've gone through a lot of stuff in my life. Just a lot of different tragedies, I guess you could say. Things that truly impacted my life in ways that I didn't even realize until I got to be about 25. And then I was like, oh, wow, so childhood wasn't as all hunky-dory as I remembered it, because I had totally mentally blocked some of that stuff out. I just didn't want to deal with it. So anyways, I made the choice 3 years ago in a very dark place in my life to give getting healthy a try. I had never been healthy. I had decided that it was time for me to prevent my daughter from going through the same health issues that I had my entire life. It's not fun to be the big girl in the room. Okay, it's not fun to walk into a room and feel like everyone is staring at you because you're the biggest person there. That hurts. And it goes deeper than that, but it was something that I didn't want my daughter to deal with. So from that moment, I decided to be the example and change. And that small decision, like literally, I didn't make an investment financially. I used a program that I had downloaded on my computer. I made a tiny decision to start working out. And that tiny decision to spend 1 hour, not even, it was like 30, 45 minutes on myself each day led to probably the most crazy, amazing life change that I would have never imagined. If you would have told me 3 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, actually, some of you that know me from high school, if you would have told me in high school that this is the person I would be today, I probably would have told you were actually absolutely nuts, because this is not the life I imagined. But it's better. It's better. And it's better because I took a chance. I took a small chance, a small, tiny little decision, like minuscule, and I made it something big. Listen, when you step outside your comfort zone, when you step outside your ego and you decide, you know what? I'm going to do this. This is pulling at my heart. I'm going to do this. Life can be beautiful. Life can change. That's when all those dreams and goals you have can come true. But you got to step outside that comfort zone. And for me, stepping outside that comfort zone meant working out, taking care of myself. And taking care of myself physically turned into taking care of myself nutritionally. And then taking care of myself that way led to taking care of myself mentally. And mentally taking care of myself led me to be able to have the courage, the confidence, and the ability to achieve things like being a personal trainer, being a leader in a team of people, things that I did not know that I could do and had no real way to know that I could do that. But because I made that tiny little decision, the tiny decision to just work on myself physically and then work on myself mentally, opportunities, doors started to open. Things that never, ever would have come to me in the way that I was before were literally throwing themselves at me. Some of the best opportunities that I've had in the last 3 years are not opportunities that I sought out, but opportunities that literally came to me because I made that one tiny decision. So if you think that one decision, that one small thing that you're trying to kind of, maybe I'll do this, maybe I won't, let me tell you, that one small decision could change the course of your life forever. I like to think of it like the butterfly effect. And if you've ever seen that movie with Ashton Kutcher, it's a pretty tripped out movie, but it's true. Like the small changes that you make change you. They change your life. They change everything about you. Not only do they change you, but they change the legacy that you leave for your kids, for your grandkids, for their kids. If you want something great in your life, focus on those tiny decisions that you're making. It's probably the one that you're like, it doesn't even matter if I do this or I don't. It matters. It matters. Those tiny decisions that you make tomorrow, they matter for your future. So today, I got to do something that I didn't even know was a dream of mine until just a couple of months ago. Not even a couple of months, like at Smart Success actually. It had been on my heart that I wanted to do speaking. I love doing this with you guys. I love giving you my heart, and I love sharing with you the things that I know. And it is absolutely awesome to be able to know that your words and your heart and your message help somebody else. So it's kind of been on my heart to get in front of you guys, to speak publicly, to share, not just on Facebook, not just on video, but in person. And so at Smart Success, we started talking about, like, you start talking about your crazy, ridiculous, awesome, fun-filled, amazing life. And it's like you start dreaming big. You start like, what if I could do anything ever that money's not an object, nothing is an object, I just want to do this. And for me, it was like watching people up on stage delivering messages. I was like, that's me. I want to do that. And so today, I got to speak in front of 15 or 20 other Beachbody coaches and deliver a message. And I would have never got to this point to get to do something like that had I not made the small, tiny decision to work out in my basement. And it is crazy how working out, that one small decision that I made 3 years ago, has changed my life dramatically. And it's changed my husband's life. It's changed my daughter's life. It's changed the future of our grandchildren. It's going to be the legacy that we leave for our family because I made one small decision. So if you are out there trying to decide the next thing that you want to do, don't take those decisions lightly, but don't stop because of fear. Step outside your fear. Step outside your ego. Make sure that those small decisions that you're making are representing the life that you want to live. Listen, you're not just going to wake up one day and end up at your goal life, at your dream life. It doesn't work that way. It just doesn't. It's like a boat on the ocean, okay? If that boat puts no direction, they're just going to drift. And if that boat leaves Florida headed for the Bahamas with no direction, is it going to make the Bahamas? No, it might end up in Cuba, but that's not where that boat wanted to go. Same thing with life. You got to put some direction. So make sure that your decisions every single day, even the tiniest, smallest, most minuscule decision, make sure that they're representative of the goals, the dreams, and the life that you want to live, the legacy that you want to leave for your family, for your grandchildren. Just keep that in mind. Because had I never made that small decision, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't. And it's crazy to think of me not doing this now, of me not being here, because this is truly why I was put on this planet. And how sad would it be to get to the end of our lives and never have known our purpose in life? Never have followed our heart. Never have done that one thing that we always wanted to do. Don't let that happen to you. Make those small choices count, because you truly never know where those small choices will take you. That's really all I had to say tonight, guys. I really hope that that struck someone out there to take those small choices seriously. Today was an amazing day. It was absolutely just amazing. I got to look out into the crowd and see my own team there. I got to look out into these faces of these women and my husband, because he was the only one there, the only guy there, and just see them soaking up the messages that me and Rachel, the other speaker, were giving. And it was just so rewarding and fulfilling to do something that truly in my heart, it just felt right. It just felt like that was what I was supposed to be doing. So I really can't stress enough. Make those small decisions in your life count. Make every decision count. No choice is not important. No choice is minuscule. Every choice you make matters. And you never know where life can take you. Dude, you can have the most well thought out plan for your life, and I guarantee if you just succumb to what the universe wants for you, and you just go with your heart, life will be more beautiful and more empowering than you ever knew it could be. Seriously. I got nothing else. It's so funny because after today, so much excitement and so much emotion, like I'm literally just kind of, you guys can probably tell because I'm not being my crazy self on video, but I'm just, I'm not drained at all. I'm so full, but I'm just soaking it in. I'm just taking it all in.